very small, very easy to store, relatively easy to transport, so big benefit. Longer storage comes out of the box with 13 amp plug. Battery start was on wheels. Hello and welcome back to the second in the series on choosing a small portable generator for home backup in the UK. Today we're going to be doing a very quick 5-minute overview of why you might want a suitcase style portable inverter generator. So the main thing is size. It's very small, it's very easy to store, it's relatively easy to transport. It's not light but it's not heavy. This will run probably about 90% of the things you want to run your house. This will definitely run your lights, your heating, probably your TV. It'll run a microwave. This particular model that I'm using here to demonstrate is a Champion Atom Fusion 3000. So the 3000 stands for 3000 watt. So this generator can run 3000 watt continuous. So that'll be very important whenever you size what requirements your house needs for power. I'm going to do a future video on how to size the generator, how to know what power that you're drawing from your house so you can get the right sizes of generator. But for this video, this is a 3000 watt generator running continuously, and it surges to 4500 watt, which is quite impressive for something of this size and weight. That is important because, for an example, certain appliances, when they start, such as your fridge will use 200 watt when it's running, but it may use up to 600 watt to start. So for this size of generator, that's not important. It becomes important whenever you're running your fridge along with your lights, along with your TV, along with your heating. Then that ability to surge is a big benefit. One of the other big benefits of suitcase style inverter generators is they are very easy to fuel. The first thing people do, or most people do, when they think they want a home backup generator, is they want the biggest generator they can get. That's why you see so many people with a frame style standard generator, a site generator that puts out huge amounts of power. But fuel becomes very important if you are out of power for any length of time. And big generators use a lot of fuel. And a big generator is no good if it runs out of fuel. These smaller inverter generators, they sap fuel. They're very economic. This particular generator has a fuel tank of 4.5 litres. And if it's running at 50% power, it'll use about 1 litre an hour. So you're chatting about 4.5 to 5 hours from a single tank of fuel if you're using it at 50% load. If you're using it at less load, it'll drink less, and if you're using it at more, it'll drink more. One of the features that Champion generators have, and I don't know about other brands, is an on-off switch for vapor control of the fuel tank. That's quite useful because it means when you're not using the generator, you can switch the switch to off, and that seals the fuel tank so you don't have petrol evaporate. It's a handy feature for longer term storage, say 3 months. Now, if you were thinking about storing a generator for a year, you want to be adding a fuel treatment to your petrol, because petrol doesn't store very well, especially the new E10 or 10% ethanol petrol. It gums up very quick. So fuel treatment, if you're storing generators for a long time, is pretty nice. If we're diving a wee bit deeper into the suitcase style generators, this particular model comes with a caravan style plug, which if you're wiring or connecting it directly into the house electronics is a benefit, but that must be done through a proper changeover switch that's been installed by a qualified electrician. It also comes with an adapter which gives you two 13 amp plugs. On the front you have parallel cables, or parallel ports, that allow you to run two of these together. In theory you could make a 6000 watt generator. You've got a 12 volt outlet, and you've got your propane inlet and some circuit breakers. So this particular model is a dual fuel, and that's a huge benefit if you're wanting for home backup. It comes out of the box with your adapter for propane. You also get I don't know if you can see it very well, but you get a funnel, small maintenance kit, 12 volt charger, instructions. But the dual fuel is a big benefit. A 47 kilo gas can keep this generator running for nearly a week. So one gas can run this for a week without stopping to refuel. Maybe turn it off at night. I wouldn't leave a generator running overnight unattended. But that's one of the big benefits of the dual fuel. I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of just how easy these machines are to start. A lot of people are put off because a suitcase, or most suitcase style inverters, don't come with electric start. That can be a benefit. If you have electric start, you have a battery. The battery needs to be maintained. Generally, you don't think about the generator unless you're in a storm or you need it. So chances are you could have a flat battery. Recoil only, such as these, there's no battery to maintain, but it does require a good firm pull. So I'll give you a quick demonstration here. You turn the dial right round to your choke, and hopefully this will start in about 2 pulls. Maybe 3. So as you can see, this is running fairly quiet. The camera's about 2 meters away, and I have having to raise my voice a little bit, but not a lot. Inverter generators come with a big benefit of they're on eco mode, which means the engine speed revs down when the power is not required. So I'm just going to turn it on, turn eco mode off to see this running at full speed. Still not very loud. You would know it's there, but it's not terribly loud. And to turn the generator off, we just turn the dial back to 0. Simple. So I'm going to wrap up by giving you a couple of lines of my thoughts of why this would be a good generator to have. So someone that is wanting a suitcase style inverter generator, they know they're not going to be able to run everything in the house. The cooker, the washing machine, not going to be able to run that. But it's going to run your lights, it's going to run your TV, it's going to run your central heating. That's going to have you covered for most storms, because most people can live without the washing machine for a week. They want something that's compact and that's easily transportable, and they want something that's relatively easy to maintain, because you don't want to be wasting time fixing generators that you might only use once every 3 years. I think, and it's just my opinion, that a suitcase generator like this, that's 3000 watt, or you get 2000 watt versions, is probably the sweet spot for most people. It covers most of the things that you want to do in day-to-day life, but it's not a whole house generator. It's also easy in fuel, because you don't want to have 20 jerry cans stored around the place. You just want something that works. So that's my thoughts on the suitcase inverter generator. Keep an eye on the channel if you liked it. Like, subscribe. If you have any questions you want to know about suitcase generators or open frame generators or larger inverter generators, I hope to bring you in the next few weeks a review on a Champion 3600 watt large inverter generator that has electric start and is on wheels. And further on in the series, I hope to have a video showing you how to size the generator for your house. So a lot of you may be wondering, how do I know that I want a 3000 watt generator or a 4000 watt generator? So I'm going to do a quick video on showing you how to size, or how to know how much load certain appliances pull, just as a guide. It's not, everybody has to design their own system, but I'm going to do my best to explain how to size the correct generator. But that's my thoughts on a small suitcase style inverter generator for home backup in the UK. Thanks for watching.